Hey, Gavax here. Welcome to Market Monday. So I hope you guys were able to buy, Friday into Saturday, as a lot of the cards were down in price. I was sniping here. I can show you my. I'll just show 96s right now, sitting at about 29, 30K. You can sell 96s at on Friday when I was sniping out and using all my coin stack. Hopefully you're there with me on Twitch. As we were going through 96, 97, 98s, I was sniping under 15K, under 20K, and under 30K for those three levels. And now 15K for the 96s, up to 30 like we said. 97s are somewhere in here too. We're seeing 35. And then 98s are sitting at a pretty... wait for it. I was saying a little slow service today. 52 for 98s, which we were getting under 33. So I hope you guys were able to take advantage of the fat pack. Like we said, the cycle that happens as prices go down and they go back up going into the next week. So we got a few left to sell off ourselves as we try to stack some coins for the future. Now you're like, well, Fox, we haven't seen any future because we haven't seen any content and it seems like forever. Because I guess the new content was like golden tickets, but that started a few months ago and they just kind of kept it up as the weekly things goes on. Ultimate Legends looks to be our only current content. We generally get a tweet out at night tonight going into tomorrow's content for power-up expansion. I would assume power expansions are still scheduled for tomorrow. I don't assume them to stop content for all the protests like they have Madden 21 info. Probably just want to stay silent on socials. So I do expect content to come with that. But I don't know, right? It is kind of unprecedented, crazy times. I feel like we've been saying that for a lot of days over the last few days, months. But here we are. So, with that, no content in the past, no content in the foreseeable future, unless maybe we don't know. Because Kralo did leave a hint, a little trail line, like a snail on the street. I'm not comparing him to a snail. That's a really bad analogy. The trail line, okay? The trail. Like Kralo running through the forest, and I chased him and followed his trail and caught him and did my thing. He said update your MUT rewards. And some people were saying, like, we're potentially getting them June 4th, June 5th, which is in a couple days. Generally, when we get MUT rewards, and I said this last week, we get content. So maybe there's a content. What could it be? Oh, I don't know. There's a lot of things that we could get. I mean, I don't have to go back through position heroes, all the things we talked about, blockbusters, loyalty, rookie premier. I don't feel like we're getting rookie premier, okay? Loyalty's kind of, maybe if they do it for a few month-long thing like they've done in the past. So rookie premier, because the game has got extended for a month over last year, so it's 13 months of Madden 20, what does that mean? That means hopefully they can keep us entertained. But the problem is, can you be entertained when you've already got max statted guys, right? I mean, I think it's like the perfect time to go over 100 stats. Please, EA, please go over 100. That would be so cool. But I don't think they're going to do it. So I got Michael Vick. Oh, I got to throw like a brawler or a sprinter on him or something. I got to give him 99 speed. Regardless, we're already at max speed for a lot of our cards, okay? So what's Blockbuster going to do? Just kind of give us new cards, right? So I see this argument, and it's something I want to talk about. There's a lot of people early in the year are pissed off because the cards are so different, and it's like, oh, this sucks. These cards are like, some say pay to win. Some say, these you only can use Tyreek Hill and other fast guys. If this was just a pure game of skill, all cards should have the same overalls. I made the joke before, players should just run down the field in a T-pose, and then you could go run up to it, and then a dice roll happens between you and your opponents who gets the right one because it's dice rolls anyways. No, but anyways... So it's kind of weird seeing, like, the two sides of the argument. Like, is it just a pure skill game if everybody has the same overalls, the same speed, the same stats, basically? Or do you want a game that actually represents these players in the field and their varying skill sets? I prefer the varying skill sets and using players. Obviously, possession-type receivers don't do that well in Madden. They haven't been well represented over the years. But I kind of prefer that kind of Madden. So late year Madden, when we have a lot of cards reaching the same kind of stats, right? When you're sitting at defense, and I'm sitting at like even Ronnie Lott sitting here at corner is like perfect. We got Megatron that's perfect back there at corner. What's the point of new content? Well, it's still fun, right? It's still fun to build our theme teams, even though they don't really change how they play on the field. It's still, I don't know, enjoyable to gamble. grabs sets. So really, this might be the longest end game we've ever had, right? Because we've had end game cornerbacks for what, 4 freaking months now. It feels like 3, 4 ish that have hit like 99 speed. I think Dion was hitting 99 speed before that, wasn't he? Was his NFL 100 hitting 99 speed? I don't remember. Regardless, so a lot of stale. And I think that's kind of what happened a little bit with the market here. Some staleflation. People like, well, we're not getting any content. Fat packs are over. Or are we getting fat packs? I don't know. They haven't said anything. Has anybody heard anything about fat packs coming on Friday? Because that would relower the market like crazy if they brought those back. Patrick Willis even. What's his speed at? I don't think he's at... Is he at 99? Yeah, he might be. Even my middle linebackers. Come on, load, you slow servers. Even my middle linebackers hitting 99 speed, 99 acceleration. He's basically perfect cornerback too. Outside of zone and man, so not really a perfect cornerback. But regardless, even Patrick Willis could play out there at corner and I wouldn't be mad. He could play safety for me. And it'd be, I guess, the zone coverage. I could strap some coverage on him. Regardless. So, what? What? Is the game going to get stale? Yes. Right? Has the game been stale? For a lot of people, yes. Me too. MUT's been stale. So, house rules. That'd be kind of cool to get some of them. Are we only getting Ultimate Legends this week? I sure hope not. It feels that way. We only got them last week. I guess we did get Fat Packs and GTs. But yeah, hopefully get Position Heroes. It's probably... Will this be the latest Position Heroes has ever started? I remember 2 years ago was it Position Heroes started late. We were like, where the hell are Position Heroes? What the hell's going on with content? 18 was a very dry time too. 19 was fairly dry. So ever since 17. 17 was like the last of the true MUT seasons. But I really don't have my... Oh, god damn it. I want to talk about this at the top. Fuck. Sorry, I didn't talk about this first. So, I got added today on Twitch. And someone was like, well, hey, I got this cool coin making method. And why aren't people more watching me? I said, I looked at his channel, his thumbnails were bad. Well, he didn't have any thumbnails. And his titles had misspellings in them. So, regardless, his method was, I believe it was... free agent. Basically do the sets for the free agent cards. It was, I think the one he said was one of these ones. Do them all. He basically did them all. Right? Okay, so I mentioned this last week with all the sets that you can do. Right? So I said the same thing. Look through these master sets, do them, you get free training like this. Is this better than alternate playbooks? I said no. Right? Last week, I still think the alternate playbook method where you just buy an alternate playbook and sell it because you can get training cheaper than you can get alternate playbook, although training is getting more expensive now that the cards are going up in price. But you can still make a healthy profit off that, like 80, 90K an hour on it. So, with that said, because you had to get snipe price at 35 in his videos, like, oh, 35 is a good price. You just do these sets, you sell the master, and then you get the training back from the cards. You'll have to do the math yourself for people watching. But basically, I said the more people that do these things, which is why I generally bury them as like, here are things you can do, and not put them as the headliner of my videos, because they generally reset the market, right? You'll see a lot of people put out videos saying, insane coin... Dog, I watched a guy put out a video saying insane coin making method. All he did was open fat packs. It was, well, every single video on his channel was basically saying that. Dog, he was like, insane coin making method. Open packs and sell the contents. Dude, there's some fucking charlatans out there, I'm telling you, with MUT tips. But, outside of my rambles, see how these prices are now at 40K? So now it costs 120K to do the set. Unless you can get a nice little snipe here. Let's see it. 40K. No, real nice. 120K to do the set. You can sell the master for, 105, 106, depending on what he's going for now. We can look at the block. But, more people doing it, more people undercutting, more people driving up the price of the set pieces, which basically then kills the set. So, generally, it is a good idea to bury and, not really talk about these things as the main portion of our Market Mondays. Even though people are like, hey, did you know this? I'm like, yes, I mentioned master sets as being profitable for multiple programs. But now I'll just go into the actual set and explain it out. So, Jadavion. So, Byron Jones going for 118. You can put them together for 120. There you go. Actually, good profit. Now, we'll see if that stays that way. I mean, only 5 people watch these videos anyways, at least this far into it. We get 10 normally at the start. We lose half. So, 118 you can sell them for. You can put them together for 120, and then you get all that free training from the master set. You can also sell as power-up, which goes for a couple thousand coins. So, there you go. Still money. Just like I talked about last week. You can look at the other master sets too. Okay? But definitely make sure that the market hasn't shifted on you. I still think the playbook loophole is the number one coin making method right now, unless you're running into no competition with that stuff. But it is more boring, and that way is much more exciting, I guess. Do the sets, sell the pieces. All right, that's all I want to talk about. What the hell? Quick overview. What's coming? I don't know. MUT rewards are coming, though, Krayla said. So get their MUT rewards updated. Google MUT rewards if you don't know how to do it. You'll figure it out there. Just go to the website, sign in. I don't know if we're getting any fat packs. I don't know if we're getting content. I sure hope so, but crazy times. So that's it for Market Monday. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching Call to Action. I'll see you tomorrow.